Hello everyone, Badger here, and today we're gonna play some more World of Warships. And this time I'm in my tier 8 German cruiser, the Admiral Hipper. Now, this is sort of the voice after a replay. I was supposed to record during it, but somehow it didn't pick up the microphone. So anyways, this is the Admiral Hipper. It's a tier 8 German cruiser, like I said, and its main strengths are its guns. Very long range, very accurate, high projectiles with a very high speed, so it's very easy to fire at long range, it's easy to hit your target. Now, Germany's specialization is also in their, what's it called? Armor piercing rounds, but I don't use them much in this particular round. I use mainly high explosive to try and set the big battleships on fire, because you can get a lot of damage that way. So this particular ship also has a really good anti-air setup. It's even got the best anti-air setup in this entire tier, which is pretty impressive, considering that Germany has below average otherwise anti-air guns. They don't have any good anti-air guns whatsoever, and this one suddenly is the best, so I love this thing. Now, Germany's special ability is also the hydroacoustic search. It has long range, and as you can see I set the turrets on fire, so he's burning. You can see in the top right my damage counter. It's giving me about 400 damage per second. It's basically when he's on fire he gets percentage of his health burnt away. So now he's not on fire anymore, but I did quite a bit of damage. And this cruiser is... he's on fire again. So he's gonna burn for a while. But this cruiser is actually quite fragile in terms of its armor, but it has a lot of health. As you see in the left, you see Hipper, it says 43,800. That's a lot of health. It's among the highest as well in this tier. Health points, so it can take a beating, but it doesn't have the armor to prevent damage. And here's a really close collision. So I'm turning full rudders to buy myself some time and just barely scraped in there. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to go to the edge of the map, because I'm thinking maybe there's an experienced carrier captain in this, so he's sending his planes all around the edge of the map to bomb our carrier. But as you'll see in a moment, he actually goes straight through the middle of the map. So I don't think this is the most skilled carrier captain. Yeah, we can see in the middle of the map there some bombers and torpedo bombers are coming in. I was hoping to intercept them with my amazing anti-air and shoot some of them down. Maybe he thought, hey, I can pick on this lone little cruiser out in the middle of nowhere. But nope, he had to go down there and get himself shot down. So I'm basically turning back towards the middle, because there's no business here, no capture point, and it looks like the enemy team is heading west. They probably have some sort of plan gathering up. Squeaky chair, sorry. And so you will see more of that turpits later. Me and him will get into a bit of a slugging fight. So he's trying to get closer to them, and these targets are just outside my range. That New Orleans over there is... I have 17.8 kilometers and he's 17.9, so he's... You can see on the map as well, the solid line 17.7 actually says. That's my range, so he's just on the range outside my main range. Even then he's driving away from me, so if I fire he will be outside by the time it hits me. Anyways, so here we see a guy in Colorado. He is going the wrong way. You can see the entire team is heading southwest. And he's heading the opposite way, so I'm gonna isolate him. Was my plan. So I start firing high explosive, because German armor piercing is way more powerful. It has disgustingly powerful, as some people even describe it. armor-piercing damage if you can penetrate them. And he can even penetrate battleship armor. Like this guy, he's facing his broadside to me. I could penetrate the armor at this angle. But it's inconsistent. You have to get good hits. See, he's turning away now, so if I had loaded armor-piercing, it would be bad. I wouldn't be able to do any damage all of a sudden. Then I have to load back high explosive. So instead I'm going to fire only high explosive with this guy. And see, I'm leading here, because I know he's gonna do a U-turn. So I have to lead around here to hit him. I'm just hoping that I'll set him on fire, because that will tick his health down very slowly but surely. But no luck so far. German high explosive, on the other hand, is among the worst in the game. They specialize so much in armor piercing that their high explosive is just crap. It's not completely worthless, as you can see. I've already done 20,000 points of damage. And there he is on fire. Now he's gonna put that fire out. And then he has a 120-second cooldown. So he can't put out the fire for another 120 seconds. But it doesn't look like he's actually putting it out. Maybe he's waiting. Maybe he's waiting to be more on fire, because battleships can be on fire in 3 different areas. You can see he's in the rear, basically. But he can be fire in the front and the middle section as well. So I'm just, well, thinking that if he's gonna play it that way, let's just set him on fire. Or let him burn. I mean, he's doing 31,000 damage and counting. So as you can see, my shells are not doing a whole lot of damage. 1,300 points of damage. And there we have an Atlanta. It looks like that's AFK. I'm just taking a look at the players. Are they keeping their range? Are they ignoring me? And it looks like. So firing more high explosive. And now I'm loading armor piercing, because I'm gonna take a shot at that AFK guy there. Just gonna get a bit better angle at him. Select the target. And you will see the amount of damage the German armor piercing does. Just look at this when it hits. He's got 27,000 health. And bam. That was what, 16,000 damage in one salvo? 2 citadel penetrations. He's almost dead. So I'm gonna go back to that guy, because I don't really care about the kills. He's AFK, he's not a threat to anyone. We're gonna try and set this guy on fire. Turpitz is joining the fight here in the north. Probably feels bad for his friends that they left, man. Still just trying to set this guy on fire. Now, realistically I should have loaded armor piercing here, but there, he's set on fire in 2 different locations now. So the fire damage will tick up very quickly. But I think he's put it out, because it's not ticking up anymore. Yeah, so he put the fire out, but he's down in a second. So I'm switching target to Turpitz, trying to set him on fire. New Orleans there will take care of that, I hope. So, yep, there we go. Yep, so now I'm switching. I don't want to get close to Turpitz, because it's a close range brawler. For a battleship, it's very fast and got very fast firing guns that hit hard when they hit. They're not the biggest guns. It's kind of a battle cruiser. It's a... So I'm trying to set this carrier on fire while my guns are still pointed in that direction anyways. And here we're just gonna try and set this Turpitz on fire once again. Wear him down. Because as you can see, he's got a pretty good angle at me. If I fire now, I'm probably gonna ricochet, so I'm not gonna risk it with armor piercing. I'm just gonna bombard him, hoping for that fire chance. This ship that I'm driving has a 14% fire chance. That's nothing compared to the Japanese, who have about 19 and upwards. The Japanese specialize in high explosive, and their high explosive do a lot of damage. You see, that was 1,600 damage in an entire salvo. 10 times more damage I would have gotten if I using armor piercing, possibly. Not on a battleship like this. So here I'm targeting these to focus my anti-air guns. Hopefully shoot down some planes, but they stay out of my range. Turpitz is on fire. So the damage is just ticking, ticking, ticking. He's on fire again. And I really hope he's not going to put that out, because that would be nice. Every second. Hundreds of points of health are just wasting away. And here I think those torpedoes are gonna get him, but they drown. They can't actually reach him. Someone miscalculated there. Now we're 80,000 damage. Now we're getting up into the high numbers. He got some good hits on there. Nearly 4,000 damage. But now I'm angled. And I have quite a bit of armor. He's got 1,000 health left, so I'm just firing. I would have liked to gotten that kill though. I kind of felt like I deserved it. So now we're gonna join the rest of the team down in the southwest. So here you can see his comments on the left, so he gets a report. Can't have that. I mean, that guy died because he separated himself from the rest of the blob that is in the south there. Now I have two options. I can either go for some more kills and for more damage, or I can go and capture the base. Now, more than half of the enemy team is still up, so going for the base would be the best thing to win the game. But you know, I want some more damage, I want some more points. So I go for the greedy answer, the greedy solution, and I start heading south, while our destroyer is trying to capture that base alone. He will succeed. Because, you know, we are on a timer, nobody's around to kill him. So, he will succeed eventually. But I think maybe I can score some damage. I'm 89,000. Can I break 100,000 damage? Was what I'm wondering at this point. Can I get that high? Because this is a record for my Hipper. I've never done this good in this. And that's because this is the first time I'm actually using high explosive this much. Normally I fire only armor piercing, but the damage is so inconsistent that you sit there. Sometimes you do big hits, like I got those 16,000 damage, and other times it's just ricochet. Because German armor piercing rounds, while they are as good as they are, they have pretty bad penetration, so they can actually break through the armor, as well as, for example, the Americans, who have the best. But they don't have that as much damage. So we start firing high explosive. Here I should really have fired armor piercing. You see, he's got his broadside on me. If I hit him here, it's gonna hurt him. So I'm sitting there thinking, man, I have a 12-second reload. A 12-second reload is... do I risk it or not? A decent amount of damage there. 2,500 or something. And I see what he's doing. He's stopping. He's putting himself in reverse now to try and put me off. But I've seen that. You can see the smoke. He's going backwards. And he's on fire. He's probably gonna put the fire out though. Now he's going forwards again. Like they usually do. I know that trick. So as you can see, all those are... not all of them, but there's some solid hits there. Fire is out, and I think that guy is sort of dead. We're not far, so I basically switch fire to this battleship, North Carolina, to try and set him on fire. In hopes that I can at least bleed a little bit of damage off him, because that guy has 4,000 health, and I'm not really looking for the kill. I don't feel like I can get it anyways. And we broke 100,000 damage there. Hitting him, not doing that much damage, just knocking out a bunch of anti-air guns. Big hits on the torpedoes. There he goes. I tried to steal the kill there, but that was stupid. I should not have done that. Not stealing, I mean, I did pretty solid damage there. And the game's over. We broke 100,000 damage, and that I think is a personal record for me. I don't think I've gotten that much. 3,500 experience, 178,000 credits. Second in the team, second in the entire game. And 43,000 damage with high explosive, 22,000 with 16 shells. armor piercing, and 35,000 fire damage. So you can see the fire did almost a third of the damage I did, and 4,300 experience, which would have been 6,500 with premium. Well anyways, thanks for watching, Bad Joe out.